Peace reflections. I hope everyone is having great days and beautiful nights. so, today I want to make this video about low vibrational people and how you should start isolating yourself to really come to know who you truly are and to know your purpose. You know, the majority of our lives we've been living wrong. We've been living in the illusion, and we have been disconnected from ourselves. And that's what Babylon does. Babylon disconnects you from who you are because it enslaves you as soon as you are born. You have no say so in your creativity, your spirituality, because as soon as you start to go against what the system believes in or whatever, you start being an outcast or being labeled as an outcast or rebellious or the devil or some shit like that, you know? So we've been living wrong our entire lives. We've been living in our lower self based off instinct in our lower chakra, our survival instinct, based upon fear, worry, anxiety, anger, greed, you know, envy, so many low vibrational things that really just it makes you sick. It makes you sick in your mind, and the mind controls the body. So when you are sick within your mind, your body begins to follow because you can't function right. You're not eating right. You're not being in your higher self. You're always vibrating in your lower self. Here in Babylon, the concrete jungle. This is hell. This is another state of hell. But when you are like growing older, and you're a little kid, you know, you will have friends and whatnot, and then you'll grow up thinking, well, yeah, you'll grow up being like, yeah, I have friends, and this is gonna be my friend for life and whatnot. But as you grow older, you realize I don't have any friends, and even when you grow older, you will not have friends. What we need to start identifying with people as our family that are on the frequency, because even the family that you've been born into, they are not your family. When you came up here, you were chosen to you chose your family. You chose your family circle, your mom, your dad, your brothers and sisters. You chose to vibrate towards that family. But majority of your family members, they have no knowledge of self. They still believe in religion, and they still believe that you have to work and be a slave your entire existence just to be accepted into a system that is not even made to accept you, just to make keep you as a slave, vibrating in your lower self. So when you begin to realize that, well, damn, even my own family was not really my family. Yeah, they took care of you. They did that. They did all those great things for you. But it's because they were supposed to do that. They were supposed to, invite you in their home and feed you and whatnot. They were supposed to. Some don't and some do, but that's okay because you listening to this video right now. That means you survived through all the bullshit anyways. So when you're living in your lower self, you're going to be attracting people that are like vibrating and living in their lower selves as well. If you wake up, and you angry and you're mad, depressed or sad and whatnot, your family and your friends, they're gonna be on that frequency too. And when anger and all depression and all those things, that is due to an ego that you are feeding. You are feeding your ego to the system, and you're starving. Your spirit is starving because this is an illusion. You are the soul experiencing the illusion. What's going on here in Babylon? Everything associated with Babylon that is unnatural is an illusion. And when you vibrate in your low self and you attracting all these different entities and whatnot into your life, they're going to hinder you because everything is your reflection. Who you associate with, that is you. You're speaking to yourself. You're interacting with yourself. So you want to interact with people that in their higher self, that have knowledge of self, that knows who they are. And that is going to help you identify with yourself. But first, you must really come to know who you are. And by doing so, you must begin isolating yourself from people, isolating yourself from your family, and your friends and whatnot. Really, it's gonna feel like, for some people it may feel great, and for some people it may feel like, like you're being mean or you're being selfish. This existence is about you. You don't belong to nobody. You belong to yourself. So you must always keep in mind that you have to do what is going to make you happy. Always that is pure and that is with balance. So when you begin isolating yourself, studying your natal chart, Google has all these different web pages where you can go and really study your natal chart. I'm not gonna get into that because that's another video for another time. But staying on topic, you know, when you when you begin vibrating in your high self, you're gonna be attracting like-minded people. That's why they say be around like-minded people, people who are like you, birds in the feather flock together, some stupid ass shit like that. Yeah, you're not gonna see um flamingos hanging out with pigeons or anything like that. You're not gonna see this group of fish hanging out with this group of fish, and you see that is how nature and animals teach us. They teach us how to, associate and to live, like how to really live. Because if you see how the animals interact with each other, you see how they live. Animals been here longer than us. Animals are the real master teachers because animals, they're civilized. They're animals are the real master teachers. They are the original people of Terra because you're not from Earth. You come here to help raise the frequency of Earth, but you're not originally from here. So you must fulfill your purpose. And to find your purpose, you must begin isolating yourself, coming to know who you are, studying yourself. You are on your own journey, and your soul, which is God, your soul is God, is going to guide you. It's going to guide you to little clues. When you really start letting go of your ego, and start sitting back and realizing that you've been living wrong your entire life, just be patient with yourself. Be patient with yourself. Speak out into existence whatever it is you want revealed to you, whatever that you want, and it will come to you. It will come to you. And it doesn't matter how many times you keep, saying, well, I want this, I want that, or not. Life is only a reflection. It's going to show you who you are. So you must keep in mind that people that you associate with is only a reflection of you. Even people that make you angry, either it's going to be in your lower self or your higher self. So start isolating yourself. Begin studying your natal chart and whatnot. You don't want to continue being lost in this illusion. And most people are lost in their illusion. You're living someone else's life right now. You're not living your own life. Because someone told you to get a job, someone told you to go to school, someone told you to do these things, but that's okay. That's okay because when you begin to realize that you've been living wrong, you can start cleaning up. You can start, living the right way, the proper way. There's an energy that's swiping here over the entire globe. And those who are in tune, the chosen ones will hear the message. They will hear the message. Once you realize that, well, oh damn, I'm a slave. I'm working at a job as a slave to live in a fucking box, disconnected from myself, not really knowing who I am. Your home is a box. Your apartment is a box. Energy is trapped in there. Your mattress is a sponge. It's draining your energy. It's a big ass sponge that is draining your energy. Sleeping on the earth, getting back in tune with the earth. You know, this is how you really start grounding and connecting with yourself. Study why you shouldn't eat meat. Study, study the sun. Study how you are nature. Study, study how you've come to the realization that religion was only created to divide people with egos. People kill people over some shit that don't even exist. Study how money is fake. Study how all this shit was created. Don't It's nothing to be afraid. Don't be scared of it or some spooky shit. No, because the funny thing about it is that they using all the great, beautiful knowledge and wisdom against you, making you be afraid of your own self. But now you don't have to. Allow your soul to guide you. Begin meditating. Meditation is really good. Some people, they don't like to meditate because they're impatient. Like me, a little bit. I've been impatient. It's like I'm sitting there meditating, but it's like, what am I meditating on? Thoughts create your reality. When you're meditating, sit there, study your chakras. Start studying what you really want. See, my purpose is to help raise the frequency of humanity. My purpose is to speak. I was once lost. I was lost as hell. I was so damn lost, like, but I didn't know who I was. But each and every day, at some point in time, you'll start getting it. You'll start realizing that, hey, this is not real. This is only an illusion. I'm a soul. I'm a soul, and I have chosen to reincarnate and come back here for a purpose, for a reason. Your soul, it will start guiding you to truth. It start showing you who you are when you start saying, well, I know everything is a reflection of me, where I live at, the people I associate with, the jobs I work at, the food I eat, the music I listen to. It's all a reflection of me. But you want to start identifying with people that are in their higher self. But first, it all begins in with you. Start studying. Start studying your history. You must keep balance. You must study Babylon. Study Babylon. Study why there are McDonald's. Study what's in the McDonald's and why they always using red and yellow for every restaurant. Study why they use commercials and why they have movies. So, start studying all those things, and then start understanding that you are nature. Everything that is outside of you is internal of you. Even what your car is made of, that's inside of you. Very small fraction, but it is inside of you. What the trees are made of, what the sun is made of, it's all inside of you. And what they're doing is that they're raping and stripping and killing and stealing from the earth, Mother Earth, and selling it back to you, making you think within your mind that you need this shit. When you're watching TV and a commercial come on about some healthcare, are you and your family in need of healthcare? Some shit like that. They do that. They use imagery and sound, to provoke emotions and feelings, to make you feel like, to make you think within your mind that I need healthcare. It's a trap. It's a scam. It's the biggest scam ever. McDonald's is a scam. All these deals and these stories, they are a scam. This is when you start detaching from materialism. Like, you know what? I never needed that shit. I never needed to do that. But hey, there are obstacles set up here. The obstacles set up in Babylon, and when you begin to really start understanding life and what life really is, then you can really be more humble and at peace, because you realize this is an illusion. It's not real. I've been living backwards my entire life. You know. So when they start tricking your mind, when they start having control over your mind, they have control over you. Everything is mentalism, one of the first hermetic principles. Everything, the universe is mentalism. Everything comes from a thought. The car you drive, the shoes you wear, the toilet that you sit on, the bed you sleep in. Someone thought of that. Everything, the phone you're using, everything comes from a thought. Babylon, someone thought about Babylon. Someone thought, well, you know what, we're going to create and design an entire system to enslave and trap the minds of others so they'll never know who they truly are. But they can't destroy God, they can't destroy the earth. But if you allow them to, they will, because they're doing it right now. When people go to work every day and they're filling their cars up with oil and gas and all that type of stuff, polluting the air, feeding into these restaurants, they're destroying the earth. Because every time you go and you pay for gas, or you pay for some food, or you turn your lights on or your water on, you're stealing from the earth. The blood in your body, that's the oil that's in the earth. That's the blood of Mother Earth. That's her blood. And every time we do that, we're stealing from her. So people perish for a lack of knowledge of themselves. Begin isolating yourself, coming to know who you truly are. It's gonna take time, but in due time you'll get there. Wisdom is infinite. Knowledge is infinite. You will never stop learning. You will never stop. You will never stop learning. You will never stop knowing who you truly are until you reach the black dot, which is in the sun. So, like, most people that you see on a day-to-day basis are walking dead people. They are disconnected from themselves. They have no knowledge of themselves. But you want to be different. You don't want to be trapped in the illusion. Because if you still think, oh, this is the way to be, the way to go, you're going to be living day after day trapped into the illusion. Never wrong. Telling yourself, and you're going to perish and you're going to die. You're going to trans over to a different energy form. So, yeah, reflections. I just wanted to make this video about, coming to really know who you are spiritually, to know your purpose. There are three kinds of races here. There's the human race, there's the God race, and then there's mankind, a kind of man. Your family, who has no knowledge of self, they are humans. The God race are those who have DNA from the sun, DNA from the universe, that is here to awaken humanity. Study where you come from. Study Babylon. Why is all this here? Really start getting back into nature. You can do it. I did it. You can do it too. Use reflections, and I love you.